next guests are taking part in a competition right here in San Diego, underwater. Let's send it outside to Mark.
Oh, this is like the coolest competition ever. We're talking robots, we're talking the ocean, we're talking genius kids, and it's all happening right here in San Diego. People come from all over the world to compete in this thing. But, you know, our local kids are going to win again. Let me introduce you to Daryl Davidson here first. Daryl, I got to get your organization right. The Association for Unmanned Vehicle Systems International. Ooh.
It rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, exactly. We're a nonprofit organization that is involved in doing robotic programs for kids and getting kids involved in things like this because there's a real need for kids that are interested in science and technology, engineering, and math. This feeds into that.
Now, we're talking underwater exploration, underwater work. And this stuff transfers into space as well, doesn't it?
Well, it does. I mean, the technology, the components that go into the subs, in this case, will transfer into everything. Ground vehicles, aircraft, space, and it's a big interest of the Navy as well, which is why we're here.
Talk to me about the competition first, and then we'll talk about the education portion with Susan and the kids over here.
All right, this week is the 15th annual RoboSub competition. It's on Point Loma. We got kids from all over the world. We got 29 teams representing 10 countries from all over the world that have come with their subs that they've built, and they're going to compete this week for $20,000 in prize money.
And this is one of the competitors right here?
Absolutely. This is one of your homegrown groups.
Let me talk to these guys over here real quick. You are?
I'm James.
And?
Derek.
And how long did it take you guys to develop this?
Several years, in fact.
Years in development,
yeah.
And I noticed torpedoes on here. That's all I really care about.
Yeah.
Can you blow up the competition?
Yeah, if we put some T4 in there, we should have no problem.
All right, tell me about the capabilities very quickly, what you built into this thing. Obviously very sophisticated.
Yes, we've got, we can drive forward, backwards, sideways. We can launch torpedoes like you mentioned. We've got cameras on the front and facing downward so that we can see where we're going.
And this thing, I understand, you don't drive this by remote control. This is programmable.
Yes.
And it's basically, it has some intelligence of its own in order to adapt to situations?
Yes, it's completely autonomous, so we have when the sub's in the water, we have no control over it whatsoever.
That's amazing. Let me talk to, okay, Steve Kopanek from SPAWAR Systems Center. Tell us what SPAWAR is again, just briefly. Everybody hears the name here in San Diego.
Space and Naval Warfare Systems Command, and we're SPAWAR Systems Center Pacific, a portion of that. And
you sponsor the competition? Do you host it? What exactly is SPAWAR's involvement?
The Office of Naval Research is the organization that sponsors this through the AUVSI Foundation. SPAWAR Systems Center has been doing this now for 11 years. So we're the host, and we're also a co-sponsor because we bring people out who volunteer their time and effort and support the effort here.
I know the Navy's hope here is to develop the scientists of the future and so forth, but do these kids surprise you every once in a while? Does the Navy scratch their head and go, oh, I wish we would have thought of that?
Every day.
I think we can use that.
Every day, every competition, we see more and more. No one's told them that they can't do it, so they go ahead and do it, and then, yeah, there's some head scratching that goes on.
Oh, it's so cool. It's amazing. Yep. All right, let me get over here and talk to Susan real quickly. Okay, Susan Nelson, Executive Director of SeaPerch. Now, this isn't the kind of the education arm of what we're talking about today. And what are these kids up to?
That's correct. So SeaPerch is the K-12 outreach component. So hopefully we're creating kids that start by building SeaPerches, and they follow a curriculum. We're kind of unique in that way. We actually have a curriculum that they follow, and they learn about concepts such as buoyancy and Archimedes, different things that they can then hopefully someday apply to this competitions like this, and then hopefully someday be a STEM professional.
So they're ramping up right now, and it's an area of interest for them. Now, I know these robotic kits are available, and you've got grant money and so forth for kids that maybe couldn't afford to get involved in this. But the kit itself is like $150 or something. It's really pretty affordable, isn't it?
That's right. And the Office of Naval Research was really the sponsor initially of SeaPerch as well. They're so committed to the project, and so we do have small kit grants available for kids. Matter of fact, we started in San Diego about 2 years ago, and we're having our first ever competition tomorrow out at SPAWAR as a part of the larger competition of RoboSub. So some of these kids here have received granted kits. They are very affordable. They're $143, but we also offer the grants for kids that need it or school districts that need it, small grants. But these kids will be out tomorrow competing.
And they're going to be competing as well. Oh,
First time ever in San Diego.
So
We're
cool.
very excited.
Now, folks want to know more about your program and getting the younger kids involved. Where do they find you?
So SeaPerch.org is our website, and they can click on that and get all the information they need about either applying for small kit grants or just learning more about the program.
I feel like Huell Hauser. Does anybody know who Huell Hauser is? I feel, this is so cool.
That's what we hear. We have teachers that have taught for 30 years that say it's the best thing they've ever done in their classroom.
Well, let me go around. I just want to introduce everybody very quickly, if we can get a quick picture of everybody here. And you are?
Hi, I'm Sylvia.
Sylvia, and?
I'm Sydney.
And?
Andy.
Andy, I hear you're the talker of the group.
I am.
Not anymore, apparently. And you are?
Isabella.
And?
William.
And?
Jessica.
And finally over here.
Jacob.
All right, I'm assuming everybody loves robots. Anybody want to tell me what's so special about them? Anybody want to volunteer for that? Why you do this? Why it's so cool? You're forming words right now on your lips. I can see them forming. No? No? Okay, this is your chance.
Oh, why is it so special? I don't know. It was really fun building. I mean, it's a great experience, and we do get to learn a lot of stuff about buoyancy and then just how it works in the water.
Beautiful. See, I knew you could do it. They told me I could count it. Good job, everybody. Fantastic. Let me finish right over here with Daryl. Once again, what do you want everybody to know before we get out of here today?
Well, the event is open to the public Friday through Sunday on Point Loma. Go to robosub.org and you've got all the details for parking and how to get there, the hours. It's a great family event. There's food out there, there's kids, and there are very, very smart kids who's showing off what they want to do. So
really sophisticated stuff, too. So again, congratulations to everybody. You're already winners. You've done a fantastic job. Good luck to you guys. And let's load those torpedoes up, shall we? Let's give the competition a real surprise. Yeah, they're thinking about it. Okay, San Diego Living's coming right back.